Told you they got this couple of scores. There's one of them who scored more than Hugh Hefner. Latvia's top bucket getter, Lasmanis, actually led all the fellas in pool play with 36 points, including the game winner against Croatia that I mentioned, as they swept through Pool D. Meantime, for the Poles, Mike Money in the Bank Hicks could write a check with his scoring that would make the bank bounce. I mean, he puts it in the bucket that much. Third on the charts from pool play, 30 points, fueled by 18. But again, there's Lasmanis, 36 points through pool play. Nobody even touched it, not even Hicks, who was within 6 points. Again, good for third. Coincidentally, Michael Money in the Bank says he wants to make this a defensive game. Says if the Latvians are going to beat them, they'll have to do it with 21 ones, not twos. So we'll see what happens here. Here's Hicks battling down low with Kavars, who fades away. Pavlovsky, the rebound. Hicks guarded by Miezis over to Ardush. Pavlovsky could be a real X factor in this game, and he finds his touch early and knocks down the first shot to get the scoring going. Ardush, he tracks down the rebound. And Pavlo nearly threw that away. Ardush with 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's gonna let one go, and he misses it out of bounds. It's gonna go to Team Latvia, who doubles as Team Riga on the Pro Tour. We'll see them next month in Saskatoon to start the 2018 3x3 World Tour. But they got bigger things to handle presently, with a gold medal at stake here in Manila, representing Latvia. First appearance at the World Cup. They were able to win the Europe Cup in 2017, beating teams like Slovenia, as Lasmanis beats Pavlo for the layup, and also beating Team Serbia en route to that gold at the Europe Cup. So this is the team not to be slept on. Meantime, Michael Money in the Bank Hicks. Nice move, but didn't knock down the shot, so it stays 1-1, only a minute into this game. Another look is Lasmanis. And Kavars, open sesame, shoots it off the front of the rim, almost got his own rebound, but he tips it out to Kavars, and Kavars misses it. Ardush looking for Hicks. Now Hicks putting the ball. Oh no! He gave him the double cross, so he took a page out of Miezis' book. Kavars with that left knee wrapped up. He might want to tighten that brace up a little bit, because Hicks is going at him. Money in the Bank splashes the free throw. Poland out by 1. This is one of the more even matchups, I'd say, in the quarterfinals. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. It's going to be off of Latvia, I believe. Yeah. Yep. Hicks going to check out Pavlo. Stroka, Ardush in. Oh, Ardush. Oh, you had Krumins sliding in the paint. Pavlo trying to get it down low, but Stroka called for 3 seconds in the key. Having a conversation with Ref Marcos, Ref Edith, they all over it. So shout out to the 3x3 referees, man. They have been doing a hell of a job out here through 4 days of competition. That foul on the floor, by the way. So not only the best players in the world, the best referees in the world. Miezis over to Lasmanis. Miezis open and rattles out. Pavlo tracks down the rebound, and Lasmanis' whistle for the foul. A couple fouls on Latvia, 3 on Poland, and it's a 1-point game still in the early goings. 10-minute games or the first of 21, you know how it goes down. And somebody holler Mayday, because it's definitely going down on this 5th and final day of the 5th edition of the World Cup, live from Manila. Hicks, short. He shot that right off the check. Normally that you would say, well, why did he shoot that? It's a bad shot. Not for him. He makes that shot. Oh, he missed it that time. But he got unlimited range. In arena range. Kavars, short range, misses it. Arduch, cross, taking it right at Krumens. Krumens sliding. Poland out 3-1. Lasmanis. Oh, technical foul called on Stroka. He's talking too much with the referees. Ref Marcos ain't having it. Hicks ain't having it either. Not happy with Stroka. As you heard him say, man, put a zipper on that thing. This is a close game. You cannot afford to give up buckets. As Latvia gets their second point. Okay, we had a scoreboard malfunction, so it's 3-2. And since it was a technical, you see Latvia with the possession as well, which they weren't able to capitalize on. Arduch out to Hicks. Oh, he puts 2 up, and it rattles off the rim. Miezis, good look. Not a good looking shot. So it stays a 1-point game. Top team out of Pool D against the number 2 team out of Pool B. Scouting as they go. Have never laced them up against each other. The only Polish player that has seen this Latvian team is Arduch. And Arduch growing up right before our eyes. He's got a chance to see him at the Under-18 World Cup. He also reached the World Tour final in 2015. No final that he wants to reach more than the one today.
Philippines.
So let's look back at how it's going down. So far, it has been a tight game. Neither team has been able to pull away in the first 3 minutes of this one. A lot of basketball to be played. Nice feed, Pavlo getting it down to Stroka. And here's Miezis. Oh, good D, good recovery there from Stroka. And Arduch saves it to the wrong team. Miezis and company don't take care of it. You can see the intensity starting to ramp up as Miezis is upset. Miezis, 2017 Europe Cup MVP. As Pavlo, bucket, baseline, 5-2. Miezis shooting up over Arduch, he misses. And then Stroka ain't afraid to shoot it. I'm not sure if that's in his repertoire or not. Could be. Nice move by Lasmanis past Hicks, but another pass that just got a little bit too much steam on it. And you're seeing a little bit of miscommunication from Team Latvia, maybe pressing a little bit, obviously with the stakes high against a really good Poland team. Arduch, that's a good look. Wet ball, 7-2 Poland with a 5-point cushion. Krumens, what a touch pass. Touch. Hicks off the front of the rim. And then Lasmanis misses, and another foul, hard foul on Hicks. So knocks him all the way out of bounds. Take another look at the touch pass, just beautiful. And Miezis is pumped up. Krumens setting the table for him like that, I would be too. Pablo, nice up fake, and a touch pass over to Marcin, and they capitalize. It's 8-3, Team Poland. Lasmanis kicking it to Kavars. And again, you're seeing Team Poland defend that 2-point arc. And Hicks told me prior to the game, once again, he says if they are going to beat us, they're going to beat us with 21 ones. We're not giving up twos. So far, they've had their will with Team Latvia. not letting them damage it from outside.
Hello, my people here. ¿Cómo se la llamo?
With the passing gear,
Let me hear
just a
you
thing of
say
beauty.
yeah.
From Crumens
Let me hear
to
you
Mieses.
say yeah.
But they're looking at a 5-point deficit, 4-4 game. We're almost at the midway mark with just over 5 minutes to play in this one, our second quarterfinal, to determine who's going to be moving on to meet the two-time reigning gold medalist, Team Serbia. There's Hicks, the bump and the bucket. Take that with you. So Money in the Bank making another deposit. We'll see if he can complete the two-point play. He went off like some fireworks first day of pool play. He had 18 points, 30 total coming out of pool play. And the two-point play gives his team a 7-point advantage. Mieses got one up from the logo and misses it. Stroka clears it, drives to the cup. Oh, and he missed the bunny. Mieses, quick look from two, and he misses. Stroka battling underneath. He's going to come out of the scrum with it. 6 on the shot clock for Hicks. Oh, he's doing his dance. Up fake. Oh, defended well. Kavars all over him. And then Kavars with the rebound. Oh, he misses point blank. Latvia with really no room for easy misses, especially with Stroka stroking it like that. He be stroking. Mieses. And Team Latvia is colder than the polar bear's toenails from distance. Credit this Poland defense for defending the two-point arc like crazy. And it's a 9-point advantage. So after seeing Serbia blow out Mongolia, we're looking at a blowout right here in our second quarterfinal. And another, I guess you could say, shocker. Thought these teams were pretty evenly matched coming into this one. With Poland proving me wrong as Arduce hits that one from Warsaw. He hit it from Gdansk. In arena range from the young fella. 14-4. Arduce look taking the contact. Hand up, so what? And the concentration on a shot like that is just ridiculous.
Premium items for all of you.
Arduce. Also remember the 2017 World Cup team for Poland.
Sorry.
And they lead it by 11. Lasmanis misses. Kavars with it. 3.5 to play. Arduce, another two-piece, but he misses it. Step back. You don't know me like that. Lasmanis dropping off Pavlovsky. Now Pavlo's trying to set up a Hicks. Guarded by Crumens. FaceTime, not a video chat. 16-6. Lasmanis, behind the back. Oh, and Pavlo called for the foul, probably a little bit too early on the box out attempt. And then you can see Hicks saying, clear it out. Look, I got this. Let me show you how to do this, son. Splashes it. 16-6. Lasmanis misses the free throw. Latvia with their backs against the wall here, looking at a 10-point deficit. That's off of Hicks. Latvia will get the rock, but Team Poland is going to use a challenge. They feel like it's their rock. See Serbia sitting in the stands right now, looking on to see exactly who they're going to meet in the semifinals. Right now, pencil Poland in. I say right now. But that two-pointer is the great equalizer, and with 3 minutes, that's still an eternity in 3x3. Again, 12-second shot clocks. We're going to see a bunch of possessions the rest of the way. But as we look at the replay there, maybe not the best of challenges for Team Poland, as it looked like Hicks swiped that out. But again, we don't have the best angle over here. You know who does have the best angles? Our referees and our replay staff. So they're going to look it over, and they're going to make the right call. If Poland's proven right, it'll be their ball. They'll keep their challenge. But if they're proven wrong, they won't be able to challenge for the rest of the game. Latvia obviously will still have a challenge, as they haven't challenged anything yet. Oh, and the challenge is won. So, shut up, Kyle Montgomery. What do you know? Hicks with the right call. He hadn't been sprinkling on nobody out here yet. That's his normal signature. Oh, he bodies up Miezis. They come up empty on the possession. And a foul called on Hicks. That's foul number 7 on Poland. So a couple of free throws will follow now. Lasmanis knocks down the first free throw. Lasmanis kept under wraps here after leading everybody in pool play, scoring with 36 points. Hicks with the rebound, and the clock and the score working in Poland's favor. As Hicks going one-on-one with Lasmanis, and he's shooting like block boy. Shoot, 18-7. Money in the bank, putting on a show. Oh, Miezis gives him a 2-piece back, but it's an 18-9 lead, and Hicks with Miezis once again, the jab step, the sweep through, the fade away, and the miss. So Hicks is going to check out, get a breather. Poland, the oldest team on the men's side. Average age of, I think, 34. They look fresh to me.
Oh, nice.
Miezis with the drive. Just over 2 minutes to play. It's an 8-point game. It ain't over with yet now. Poland needs 3 points to win it. But they also need to play better defense than that, as Lasmanis rises up and throws it down. 7-point game. Stroka has it tipped away, swings it over to Arduch. Arduch on the move, drops it over to Stroka, and that's beautiful play right there. 19-11. Poland within a possession of winning it, and a steal. Stroka. Listen, you gotta love the grit from this Poland team. This team is dangerous here in the on the final day of play. They can shock some people. They certainly have opened the eyes of Team Latvia, who are seeing their tournament likely come to an end quickly. Lasmanis setting up against Stroka, getting it to Kavars. Kavars out to Krumins, and Krumins is true, man. From 2 range. It's a 6-point game, all right? 3 possessions, $1:22 left. Neither team able to commit a defensive foul without sending the opposition to the free throw line. So, $1:22. We'll see how Poland uses the clock with a 6-point advantage. And their mindset guarding the 2-point arc. Hicks with a long shot. Pablo tracks down the rebound. Hicks nowhere to go with it. Gets it over to Pablo with 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it long. $1 left in this one. Krumins, the easy drive and the score. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point game. So Hicks taking his time, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he crossed him and he didn't even look both ways. He didn't finish the shot though. And Lasmanis is right in, and it's a 4-point game. So now Poland falling asleep a little bit here after having a double-digit lead. Miezis is called for the foul. That's a big foul call, as it's number 7 on Latvia. In the penalty, Pablo at the stripe with a chance to end it. But Lasmanis and company not going away quietly. I think Poland kind of let their foot off the gas a little bit.
Put your hands up.
And they had a comfortable lead, some nice cushion. shout out Noah Lazarus and DJ Flavor Maddox of Q York MCing this thing. Flavor Maddox on the 1s and 2s. And they've done a great job. Crowd's been in it. Flavor Maddox got me over here dancing. Just banger after banger. Meantime, Pablo, that's a big free throw there. 35 seconds left. Can he end it? Is he clutch? Yes, he is. And Poland on into the semifinals. And they're flexing, even though they were a little discoordinated on the chest bump. Team Poland beats Latvia in a 7-seed, 4-seed shocker as they will move on to lace them up against Serbia in the semifinals. And they're letting our 3x3 cameras hear it. Look back at the action in this one. Poland intent from the beginning to prevent Latvia from shooting 2s. If they beat us, they're gonna beat us with 21 1s. Michael Hicks told me this, and that strategy seemed to work. Hicks had the offense working. Lasmanis did what he could to step back, but I think it was the others, so to speak. A lot of attention is paid to Michael Money in the Bank Hicks with his prolific scoring. But how about the game from Pablo, Ardush, and Stroka, who played an A+ game, for Team Poland. And they put it on this Latvian team who didn't know what hit them. Poland slicing through them like hot butter. Speaking of butter, how about that J from Money in the Bank? As Poland gets the W, and Miezis and company will be heading home empty-handed, no medals. Another look, Hicks doing his dance. Got Kavars on his heels. And you see the emotion at the end from Pablo.